Welcome back, challengers, to the Mostly Preview Show presented by the Pro Football Challenge. I am the founder. Since we have fewer games to cover, let's get into some of the news that comes from this week. Well, Week 18 wasn't even over when the 2026 NFL coaching carousel got started by flinging off Raheem Morris, Jonathan Gannon, Kevin Stefanski, Mike McDaniel, Pete Carroll, and most surprisingly, John Harbaugh were relieved of their coaching duties. Also, the Pro Football Hall of Fame announced its 2026 Modern Era finalists for the 2026 class, which will be announced on Thursday, February 5th, the week right before the Super Bowl. So let's take a quick break and take a look at what did happen over Wildcard Saturday. Despite a quick 14-0 lead, it took four fourth quarter lead changes to secure the 34-31 for the Rams. And, well, unlike the Rams, when the Packers took their 18-point lead, 21-3 at halftime, they fully committed to choking away their 95.4 win probability they had with just under 7 minutes to go into a full-fledged 31-27 loss. Well, I'm all over the fact that since 6 games are played during the wild card round, by Tuesday that means that of the year's 13 playoff games, we will have roughly about we will have played about how many games, Heath? Oh, that's right, half. So let's quickly appreciate the 2025 Associated Press All-Pro first team selections. So since the Packers choke left me at 1-1, let's get into the remaining 4 games for the wild card round. This features 2 of the NFL's top quarterbacks and 2 of its top running backs. The Bills have the #1 pass defense, while the Jaguars have the #1 rush defense. And the weather will be a non-factor, so I'm going with the experience by picking the Bills. You know what? Copy paste the first part of what I just said about the last game. Top quarterbacks, top running backs, and despite the prospective injuries, I just don't think this season's Eagles has the same bite as last season. So that's why I'm going with the 49ers. So I can only hope that Sunday night will deliver 2 10s and not just in terms of the 2 quarterbacks wearing the number. Both teams boast the top 10 defense, but I think this will come down to the coaching duel between Vrabel and Harbaugh. My pick goes with the Pats. Oh, and fun fact, while Jim Harbaugh was the quarterback of the Ravens in 1998, he was sacked by Mike Vrabel, who was a member of the Steelers. And speaking of the Steelers, that brings us to Monday night. We already know the easy conversation will be about 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers against 24-year-old CJ Stroud, who was only 3.5 years old when Rodgers was drafted. Yeah, enough about the old man. And though I love the tenacity of him, but the Texans defense is too much as one of only 2 teams in the NFL that has allowed less than 300 points this season. Winner, Texans. Oh, well, those are my 61% accurate picks made with 100% confidence. But what's your take on the wildcard weekend? If you enjoy the show, hit like, share, and subscribe. And remember, when you've got something to prove, there's nothing greater than a challenge. And I'll see you guys next time.